Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a weekly setup for September the 14th through the 20th, and I am using an Exceed notebook. Definitely go check out my previous videos if you're new and you're just stopping by. I use a variety of things to plan in, but lately I've been focusing on this one. And I am close to making a month in it. So I will tell you all just a little chitty chat. I am probably going to use the remainder of this year to test out some different systems, planners, and things like that for going into 2026 and making sure that I'm able to really maneuver and change what I need in my planner with what I have that doesn't require me to keep buying new planners. And that does not mean I am going to go buy new planners now. It's just me pretty much utilizing what I have but giving it a go. So you will probably see me plan, which most people do anyway that have multiple planners. You will probably see me plan the same week out of two different planners, and that's just me getting a better look and scope of what I like, paper wise, what I need, all of that good stuff. So that's something that I'm really trying to lean into so that way I can make a good decision as to what I want for 2026. So let's get into this. Excuse me. I will do a let me see if I turn this light on. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So let me kind of show you all this is this month, and I've already went through the things. Excuse me. I already went through the things that I have for this week and what I'm looking forward to. And we can get right into the weeks for this. So this is my weekly forecast layout, and it's like equivalent to what a Happy Planners dashboard would be, just a place to really put down everything that you need. I like to call it the weekly forecast, but it's like a hub of what's happening for that week. So I have like my weekly goals. This is my first time, as you can tell, I decided last minute that I wanted to do 3 things that I indefinitely am focusing on for the week. And I chose to do that this time because I looked at the previous weeks and the dashboard and just not being able to cross a lot of things off and having to constantly move things back over. And that just means that I'm not really doing what I need to do with my planner. So, let me see if I could find the sticker book that I used. This is the Dry Floral. This is the sticker book that I used to kind of do this page and layout. So as far as like sticker books is that one, and then this Happy Planner one that I've had for like so long. And I just love all the pretty colors in here. So really want to try to get things and now that I'm looking at it, I might be able to use these project stickers, like project, due date. Maybe I could add that in, because technically this is like a project, because that's pretty much what I'm doing now in terms of like the project being the priority things that I have right here. So the reason why it is just too many things are not getting done, and maybe I will choose one of these three over here that I'm going to put down as like a project, and then the due date is by the end of this week, so we'll see. I have like weekly goals, things like my to-do list almost, the priorities, reflections of what's going on, don't forget, bills that need to be paid, and just encouragement. Right here was my habit tracker, but the way that I set this up, I don't think I need that right there because I added the tracker elsewhere in the planner. So I have that, and then I wanted to incorporate, as you can see, I've told you all before that I don't fill up the whole page like that. But I wanted to incorporate in this weekly setup all the things that I absolutely need and want to focus on, and they're goal oriented to what I want to do. So this is an expense tracker. I really miss being able to have my weekly expense tracker like I had maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. I felt like it really helped me a lot and it helped keep me on target. So I thought I would have this here, and then down here is going to be my reflection of how I felt I did up here. You've heard me talk about this before in terms of just like being able to review the week, see what you did well, see what you need to work on, and so on. So I feel like always reflecting on what happened is important. So I have the expense tracker. The next one is kind of like my habit tracker of different things. So it's like a log and a habit tracker. So it's space for me to put my steps, my pain. I'm able to mark in what areas have been hurting. This is the movement section. So if I do any exercise, any intentional movements, I will put that in. Prayer 2 times a day, journaling, takeout, devotional, or Bible reading. Reading in general, and then sign language. So I have these things, they're very important to me, and being able to keep up with them is equally important. So the next page we have our food log, and this is just everything that I'm eating in the day, whether it's snack, food, what have you. And then this actually came from this sticker book again. Like I said, I've had it for so long. I imagine it's going to start pulling up at some point. And to think, I was actually saving those waterlog stickers. I literally was saving them. I was like, why are you saving them? Now I can't find it. But I was like, here they go. I was like, why are you saving this stuff? So I try to keep things out that has functional stickers that I can use. So yeah, that is the food log. And then the list section really helped me out before. I have it to buy and then different lists. This page I'm just going to do some deco on, and then this is the weekly layout. So it is definitely pattern after Hobonichi, but then it gives me a little bit more space, which is why I was initially talking about going into the Traveler's Notebook, because it's a little bit wider than the typical Hobonichi. So I thought I would try this out. Another reason why I wanted to create this spread is because I don't really have that much going on. And if I'm able to see it all on one page, why not? My to-dos are over here. Yes, it might be a repeat of some of what is going on here in terms of like the goals and stuff. But then this might be just weekly things that I see along the week that I forgot. And yeah, so I have that. I've already like pre-filled in some things, the weekly review section, and then that's it. And lately, like last week, I've been utilizing like that last day as a means to like jot things down and just get things together. So that is what I plan on doing. As you can see right here, I already have my sign language words that I want to work on this week. The 3 focus items, which is what's here, and I still need to think about it, but one of the things is making a behavioral appointment for my son. shorts that I want to do along with videos. So that is just something that I'm really working toward and hoping to be more successful this week. And lastly, I just want to show you all how I am beginning to experiment in the planners that I've already bought, already have. But before that, let me just show you the pictures that I got, the stickers that I got today while at work. They had them like out on the table. It says, warning, social media is bad for your mental health. That was super cute. Take your meds. I used to have a lanyard clip that said that when I worked inpatient. Your feelings are valid, and this is so cute to me. Be still. So these were just really things that were encouraging. And let's get into this. So I didn't do anything big. Again, it's something that I am practicing or trying out, like really trying out. And I've been in a Hobonichi before, but I just want to get back to seeing how I can use it as a planner and seeing if it will serve me a better purpose than it has before. So right now, I have been using it just as like a journal. So I've been just putting some journaling things in, pictures, what have you, just getting it out there. And I'm going to see how this week goes. That is all. Oh, so I did that, and then back here I did some journaling because I was really thinking about, if you get the mega, like what will you do with these last pages? And so that's just something that, you know, I really want to think about, and utilizing them I think is good, because if you can do journaling or any type of list, I think that's always a good way to carry this around and be able to utilize it. So that is all, you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some good thoughts about what you might want to do. And most of all, I hope you all have an awesome week. I will see you during the week in my other videos. Bye bye.